He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping
my running back there, number 4, his name is Trey Willis. I'm not going to say that's why I play him, but I'm going to put cool. Now, it's spelled, Trey is spelled different than my cousin Trey. A kid named Trey Willis,
Yeah, it was a great week.
I got to get him to Atlanta.
Tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was
Is
coming
his
out.
last name Willis?
Touchdowns at will.
Oh.
Trey Willis. Let me show you. I think you're only a freshman, too.
That's pretty cool. I was like, wait, Trey is not Wilson.
Yeah.
Willis.
Trey Willis. Close enough. From
Trey,
Polka, West Virginia.
Your cousin Trey is spelled T-R-E-Y or T-R-A?
T-R-E-Y.
Okay, that is kind of weird.
Trey Willis. Fast little freshman, too. Could be a star by the time you're a junior, but...
A really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the game.
Look at Trey. Look at Trey. Oh! He would have stayed up. Let's go.
The rest was in the way. They barely played. All the same.
Everything you look at that, they bellies.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Graphics is wild.
Yeah, graphics.
Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They'll leave it with him. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding.
Did you pick the play before it even started?
Yeah, I pick all the plays.
Forcing contact with those guards and those centers.
So I'd be mad at Raheem. But we picked some terrible plays on the Falcons. And, you know, all the fans be like, I pick better plays, but I legitimately think a lot of people could call better plays. Raheem don't call the plays. We got an offensive coordinator who calls the plays, but he's...
Is it too high?
So
I guess my thoughts are like, how do you call the play before you know?
So the offense calls a play first. We can call whatever we want because it's the defense's job to react to us.
Yeah.
The defense, once the offense calls the plays, the defense sees what formation we're going to be in. Like, okay, they're going to have 2 receivers, a running back, and 2 tight ends. Or 4 receivers, no running backs. So based off that, you can assume this is what formation I need to be in.
Exactly. Okay, so you kind of like set the foundation, but you kind of move with how things are going.
It's a guessing game.
Yeah.
It's chess. You know, I can call a run play, but if you have 10 people who are designed to stop the run, I make audible to a pass play. And now I know I have one-on-one. You know, in football, the most important thing is to isolate people one-on-one so they're not going against multiple people.
Yeah.
Specifically on this drive.
But in real time, like, you can pick your play, but in real time, you can switch it up.
I can switch it up anytime.
Yeah,
I can switch it up. But, you know, I don't know.
It's good to have a good foundation. A plan.
You got to have a plan.
But you also got to adjust to what's going on.
Got to adjust.
Quickly.
Got to adjust.
Looking downfield, it's Beal.
So, yeah.
Gets it out fast.
Oh.
I like the short game. If they're going to play back, I'm going to take mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to march downfield.
That's a nice timing route.
But I used to love the deep. I used to be Mr. Deep Ball. That's what they called me.
I don't know about the deep ball.
That's it. Oh my God.
What do you think?
No, I ain't say nothing.
So you missed the deep ball?
No. It was no S.
Okay. They'll call you that.
I don't know.
They used to.
It was never called.
From the gun to Gill, looking for room. And he's in.
Deep ball. I call you deep ball.
Oh, I will.
Yeah, that's nice.
Giving that guy the football time after time.
Yeah, you see, we got the comments and the mic on. You talking about the other night.
Shit, they
talking about the
they can hear me?
everything.
No.
They can hear right now.
No.
I ain't did it. My people know. Hey.
No, my bad.
I'm trying to say they didn't call me that. Yes, they did. I called that.
That's what he thinks recording.
You ain't seen the comment.
No.
You gotta be observant.
Where the comments pop up at?
No, wait. On the way.
And he'll just
Well
tip
done,
him in.
fans.
This drive will start at the 25. First opportunity of the day.
I was there.
That's funny.
No.
The Trill family. There's my white cousin right there. So, known that nigga for 20 years now, man.
That is tough fucking weird.
It's the deep ball.
Baby, stop. Why you keep saying so to me? Why you ain't stop me? You didn't have to be cool.
They say content is content.
Crosses the
I ain't
30
flying no
They say content is content. So look, you see the offense has already picked their formation, and I got 10 seconds to react to what they picked. So they got 3 receivers. I'm probably going to get an extra.
Yes.
So that's how it works. It happens very quickly. And when you play a user, it's even quicker. They're just going to know what to do a little bit better with.
That is so fucking cool.
They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout.
Oh,
Lord.
Hey.
That one in there. Defense in chase mode, and they finally
I will
get
say
down
my
to the
defense
35.
historically has not been the best. We fight for everything we got. We fight for everything.
That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting his defense on alert.
And the big fella couldn't move the quarterback who makes
I had to
a
push
short
off.
tackle. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field.
Third down.
See the tight end, make the throw. No, it's
Oh,
not a
God.
big game. It makes life really easy on second down.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and
So-
rally the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
To the air, it's Darasov. Got his man in the middle. The change will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone.
I've been trying to recruit some good cornerbacks for 7 seasons.
Not
It's just,
necessarily who's the most open. Who do you trust the
I mean,
most?
like, it's still
And it's not about the X's and the O's.
they're marching just like I was marching.
And the
Yeah, I mean, they get that
My guys have been matched up out
They
wide,
marching just
and
like I
know
was
trust
marching.
you, I'm finding you.
Let's it go
Oh.
to the end zone.
Oh my God.
And it's a touchdown.
Flag on you.
Hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
Ineligible receiver.
Those linemen can get
A lineman went downfield more than, and when you're a lineman, you're supposed to block. You ain't supposed to run down the field like you. Receiver. Disrupts the balance of the game. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Not let him do that. Oh, you're going to do it again. Oh, let's get him.
I can stack the back. Okay, look at you.
Sack dance.
Yeah.
We go.
Okay. Yeah, I like the guys you too.
Nigga threw a dot on me. I thought he was going to step right up in.
So I'm going to talk about that last, the play before that.
Yeah.
So, what was his position?
That was an offensive tackle. Offensive line.
Yeah. So he
They
can't
messed
catch the
up.
ball.
Nah, they can't catch the ball at all. Yeah. That's why you never see them big guys.
I would be good with why.
Because otherwise, it would just be complete chaos. That's always been a rule. Offensive line,
Yeah, it makes sense.
you can only block. You know, so. Nobody's trying to hit them big ass niggas anyway. Sometimes they do have like little specialty plays, or they'll line them out wide.
Back to pass, it's
So I think in a
Darasov.
real game, they didn't come touchdown.
Finds his tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of
Come on,
help was
defense,
on
please.
the way. Decent pickup on that play.
I'm begging y'all.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the defense's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play. Right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of
Put him on
executing.
the back. No, no.
Head to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Florida!
Football oftentimes gets won by the teams who play the best on the critical down and distances. What an amazing play by that quarterback on third down. Able to put this team on his back, use his legs to extend and buy time, and then go score. Awesome job.
7-up.
And he added the extra point.
I'll be the alligator hitting his push-ups. Yeah, okay.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. From the gun, give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have guys around them, the focus that receivers have it doesn't exist in them. And you can tell just dropped the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough where he heard it.
He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Makes a great pass. Still on his feet.
Run, Trey!
The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
They're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be
took me about 3 days to design the
thing. We're going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Out of the gun. They'll run it inside. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
I'll say to go. I'm my quarterback. I'm just
back to the ground game.
I don't know. He can make the easy throws.
Leaves it with the back.
You get a first down, then you worry about all the other.
Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down.
They get the first down, and look at the offense. Right
4 downs. 4 downs.
Ready to crank this tempo up.
Scanning the field, it's Beal. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
It's a good defense.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
I don't know if I got one of those a year, 2 years play this game. Someone slapping the ball down. Go, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Oh, flag. No. Got a flag.
Will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? And all that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. Offense gets set for second down.
Computer just said, fuck it.
They just be throwing shit in there?
I mean...
Back to pass. Throws to the wide out. Working the middle. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
So my offense is really good.
This offense is so dangerous.
Maybe that's who I am.
Dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
My offense is always really good. No, we're in 2031 right now. So everybody out here is fake.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, everybody out here
just has not been able to
completely
find
made
a
up.
way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
you got to get 10 yards to get a new first down.
Deep in the red zone, but they can't
So
pick up a
if it
first
feels 100
down
yards, you
without
could get
scoring.
10
down.
quote unquote first downs. First down, second down.
Looking to pass. It's Beal. Quarterback moving out of
God.
the pocket. Gets rid of it. Gets it in there for the touchdown. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal.
Willis again. Got there.
When you start
Put him in position.
inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a
He's just a
safety.
freshman.
You get worried about that. The offense does a great job.
He's just a freshman.
Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
That's my boy.
Yeah, we gotta watch at this point.
We do.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin,
Guys got a final score on one of the
You know the stadium we playing is Memphis Stadium?
Oh, really?
Yeah. They've renovated it now. This whole right side, I believe,
Yeah.
is now like luxury boxes. Like they blew a hole in that whole right section
Florida has the ball
and like
back, and
revamped
here
it.
comes the offense.
We trying
They
to
find themselves
Trying
trailing
to get
by
up
a
there.
touchdown.
we trying to get up
Chance
there.
on this drive
Nobody
to
really
even the
want us,
score.
so we got to make some stadium. It's true. Memphis just has a negative reputation,
They'll move the wide receiver.
so
The
we got a
give
good
to the
program,
back.
but
And he never had a chance
we're in a
to
terrible
stop
conference,
cold as
and we're
soon
trying
as
to
he
get
got
into
it.
like a big conference,
After
Yeah.
getting knocked back to open
and
this
a lot of other
drive
people
at
got big.
2nd and 12.
And we ain't got big yet, so
Wow.
we gonna
Now
see it
the
in
play
time.
fake.
Yep.
Had the
Shit.
completion.
Come on, guys, let's stop.
Just got to finish the play for the
One
wide receiver. You got to
stop.
look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Short routes.
Here's a heat.
Get him, get him, get him, get
Grabs
him.
it in the middle. He stopped right at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th. The Gators will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Hauls it in and looking upfield.
In hindsight, though, although I love Memphis Stadium because it doesn't like for our creative teams, we pick where we wanted to play. So I picked a place that didn't have like Memphis doesn't have a bunch of Go Tigers and blue and Tiger stripes everywhere. It's just regular stadium. But they had this like really small stadium.
For a man, it's Beal. Fires to the big fella.
Not a good play.
That's a
They had this really small
good
stadium and only sat like
They're giving up some size,
15,000
still
people.
making the
So
play.
this stadium's like 60,000.
That's a great example of the defense.
But
there
it looked like
tackling
it
the catch.
was
As soon
kinda
as the
like
big
Morris
fella
Brown
caught the
Stadium,
ball, down he
a little
went, not
dilapidated.
picking up the first.
No, baby, I'm talking about like in his prime.
Okay.
Like not what it looked like
Leaves it
now.
with the running back.
Oh, he's so slow.
There he goes.
Ah.
What a play.
Yeah, he got some heavy feet, but it's hard to take down. My boy Stoner.
And those plays are so deflating for
Yeah,
defenses
they're
up front. Defensive
He got some heavy feet.
where you're supposed to be and make sure
He like out.
ball carriers can't
Cliff.
break out,
Cliff,
can't use their
yeah.
speed, kind of keep them in a cage. They don't do a
Oh,
good
they
job
put all
up
their names and they all
front. Big
fake
run
people.
later. Now
They're
the
just
defensive
randomly
coordinator's
generated.
yelling, screaming, and not
Yeah.
nice things either.
You recruit them like when they're in their high school years, but it's just a bunch of random names, random faces. It's kind of like a running joke because you will see some like white folks with like black ass names, like Marquez, Johnson. You know what I'm saying? You're like, how the hell this white ass Marquez? You'll see an Indian looking motherfucker. You're like, okay, I know I ain't seen an Indian, but respectfully. Okay, well, X that out, but
Great. Exit that.
X that out.
You right.
Blonde Indian named Jacquees.
I don't think you got
And a nice second.
There was a few- I had a
effort for the
Jacquees
backs to
earlier.
break
He
a
was actually
tackle
good.
without
Yeah,
allowing
I had a
defensive backs
Jacquees.
willing
But-
to come up, stick their face in the fan, and
Zach
make a tackle.
Darasol.
Those are the best run defenses
Great
too,
roast
right? It's not
control.
just D linemen and
I was very happy to
linebackers
see
getting
that.
all the plays.
I had
but
to-
it's
They know that it's
DBs
like
that are
random.
willing to not just
Yeah, I had to
cover,
recruit him off that.
but tackle backs in
sure.
the open field.
Get in there, get in there, get in there, get in there, get
They'll
in
get
there.
him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game
Yeah,
here
Marquise
late
Bill.
in the first half. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Quarterback sneaking his way.
I think a lot of it is like, yeah. You know, they're going to add the little updates.
I don't understand. Is it this way?
This way.
I think girls doing it this way.
They may do it, but yeah, we do it this way.
What song is that even about?
It was some Florida song. Because Miami quarterback used to do it all the time. One minute till halftime. Just gotta hold on.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking downfield, it's Darisaw. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're looking forward.
Slow.
The Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wide receiver comes in motion.
Y'all got what y'all got.
Looking to go up top in times running out the half.
Oh, Lord.
And he's still running out They make this
niggas ready for whoa.
He takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Third down, 20 seconds to go. They have one timeout.
Third and long, and he'll try to
sack. Let's go.
And get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Gators will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much
Willie helped me
choice
come up
but
with
to
it.
get rid of the
I didn't
ball.
know. Because he's the Canaries. I kind of want to be a
Robin
bird.
Nation
About the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle
I get it.
The parallels,
Making adjustments.
dichotomy, all that.
Wants to throw on first down. And the completion to the sideline. A solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Unloads to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connor's halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy,
my stadium's in Memphis, even though my team is based in Atlanta.
And with that, let's send it
I kind of wanted to do Georgia Tech, but Georgia Tech has so much branding on their stadium.
You really just don't like that.
Yeah.
Thanks for that halftime report,
I don't want to be looking at other teams' logos while I'm at my own stadium.
Up and ready to kick off this
Some people don't care. Bam plays Penn State, and they have like a bunch of E logos all over.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man.
That was
the Gators sending the offense back to work.
And then the one with the bus, I really like.
Oh, Bay Area, Gerald. Yeah, I like his logo too.
Yeah, I like it.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here.
They get no water though. He got the best team, man.
Some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here.
He's going to let one fly.
Oh my God.
Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Gator! Sometimes you see play action for teams that don't really even run the football. I love how they run the football, set it up, next play, take the big shot down the field. The receiver makes the play, makes the catch, and runs it into the end zone. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Now, last drive didn't take long, just 2 plays to get it in. And they finished with a huge play in the passing game, covering 75 yards to house it. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack.
Glee.
Handoff from the gun. Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground. Complete. Still running at the 40. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces 2nd down. And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy. They worked that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
On 4th down, going to the air. Complete out of the backfield. Finds a crease at the 20. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15.
Maybe.
Wants to keep it in the air. Forced out of the pocket. He couldn't find anywhere to go with the ball. Bought time for a second, but finally just went down. Man, that's a great example of KYP. Know your personnel. A QB that doesn't run great, trying to get outside of the pocket. Nice job by the defense, applying pressure and running him down and getting the huge loss. Looking deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Miami is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now. But those fans that were there when the U was the U, they know this game is not over. They're trailing by 10 to Michigan. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they cell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Dropping back, it's Darisaw. Working the middle, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Give to the back.
Yeah!
The defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. The Gators will punt it away on 4th down. He'll take it on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
Yeah, and listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
It's complete on the right side. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Beal. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion. On the option. The pitch. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this 1st down on 3rd and short. But how about the defense? Everybody's staying home. You saw the speed and their ability to get outside and get a stop, now setting up 4th down.
He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Trying to beat the D deep. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think
got room on the return. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. The Gators come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Fights off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To the ground with the back. There he goes. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Wants to throw. It's Darrisaw. Touchdown, Florida! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown on this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Quarterback extends the play. He throws into the middle of the field. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down and one that did not pay off. Here comes the biggest drive of the game for this offense. Down one score. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. So can the defense get one more stop, one more time, and hold on to this lead? To throw, it's Darrisaw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be first and goal. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances, and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
They want to run this quarterback. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Here's the pressure. Gets it to the back. And they're able to make the tackle. So they couldn't get in on third down. A field goal seems to be a lock here. How much gambling do you think they do here, David?
And Reese, back in the day, I think this is a field goal, and you don't even ask questions. You tie the football game, but so many more coaches are aggressive nowadays. I kick the field goal, I tie the football game, and I try to win it later on.
Well, that was a big play. They say games come down to just a handful of plays, and with a chance to tie the game here in the fourth quarter, they missed the opportunity, clanking that one off the post.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. And they come out with a field goal lead. Defense just got to stop now to capitalize, David.
Yeah, keep the momentum going, right? Defense did a great job. They held serve, got you the football back, Jesse. Let's go get some points.
And I'm curious to see how they're going to do this. Are they going to be aggressive after the defense got the stop and take a shot, or are they going to try to be more conservative here and bleed the clock?
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. I think they'd keep it on the ground here to drain as much time as possible off that clock and hold on to this lead. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be
Bastards.
first down.
Fuck off my field.
Timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.